Well, hello everybody. I hope you're having a good day. This is Stacy at Old Town Quilt Shop here in Orchid, California. And this is our Wednesday live at 5. I'm gonna wait for people to get on to make sure that you can all hear me. I decided to forego the microphone today, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me. So let me know if you can't, otherwise you're gonna be reading lips. We'll wait for a few people to get on. So if you're watching, please tell me if you can hear me or not, so that then we can move on. Tonight's probably going to be short and sweet because I don't really have a lot to show you. So we will get through it quickly so that you can move on with your day. So I see that there's a few people on, so please let me know if you can hear me. Okay, good. Looks like we have sound today, so that's a good thing. Okay, so we're going to go over why it's been the Stacy Show lately. You know, usually this is done by my mom and I, Michelle. Unfortunately, my mom is sick. She does have COVID. She had not been in the shop, you know, prior to getting it long enough for any of the rest of us to, you know, be exposed. So we don't have it. We are fine. Unfortunately, she is not, so she's been home recuperating. So it is still the Stacy Show, unfortunately, but like I said, we are going to go quickly. Barbara says it looks like you're frozen, so maybe it's your connection. I don't know. I'm doing the best I can. Usually we use her phone and it's an iPhone, and I don't know, it must be a better reception, but anyways. Okay, so that's the scoop on my mom. Hopefully she'll be back soon. I don't know, so just keep her in your thoughts, and we're going to keep on going here. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera around so that we can discuss the fabric that we got, and then I'm going to talk to you guys about some of the classes that are coming. And here we go. Okay, so it's short and sweet. I really have hardly anything to show you. So we received Carolina Lilies. This is from Moda Fabrics, and it's $13.45 a yard. So you may remember that we had a couple weeks ago these jelly rolls, the 2.5-inch strips, and so now we finally have the fabric to go with it. So it is these really pretty lilies. These are great for fussy cutting. It's, you know, a pretty large scale print. Let me see if I can open it up. It appears to be directional, and I have it upside down naturally. But they're gorgeous orange color and peach in there, apricot, and then this really pretty green. So you've got the leaves, and then it's all on a white background. And then the coordinating fabrics are a white on white with the little leaves, and then those same leaves, but in a couple of shades of green on cream. And then this kind of a blue-green aqua type color. It's called Thatched. We have it as a basic already, but it actually really does go with the line. There is that color in the jelly roll too. You can see that there. So we got those 4 fabrics. Again, that's called Carolina Lilies by Moda Fabrics. Yes, Carol, they would make a perfect by Annie project bag. Or any other bag by Annie. Okay, Rose Lemonade. So once again, you might remember that a month ago we received these 3 fabrics. So we have pink with little bubbles, and the lemonade, and yellow, and then like a mint green with bubbles. But now we've received one of the 2 main fabrics that go with this, and again, it's called Rose Lemonade, and it's $13.80 a yard from Robert Kaufman. It's these really pretty roses. They look kind of, I don't know, watercolor-ish, I guess, and they're on, I think it's called jade green for the background. So this just reminds me of like a refreshing spring day, and it kind of makes you just want to sit down and have a little glass of lemonade. So very, very pretty. I see a 3-yard quilt out of this, or a really pretty bag. Those would be really nice. Okay, that's it for fabric. I told you guys I don't have a whole lot today. So we're going to talk about classes. I kind of touched on them last week, but now I actually have the samples to show you. So we do have a few open sew days for next month. So they're going to be Tuesdays this time, February 8th and 15th from 10 to 4. And it's just $12 each day, and you can come and work on different projects and get some stuff done, maybe meet some new people. So open sew days, and you can sign up for those online or in shop. So online, www.oldtownquiltshoporchid.com, or you can send us an email, let us know you want to come, or give us a call. Okay, classes. So the first one is going to be beginning. We call it beginning piecing, beginning quilting. I don't want you to get confused with the actual quilting process, but it's the piecing of the quilt top. And that is geared towards the true beginner. And those are going to be Tuesdays, March 15th, 22nd, 29th, April 5th, take a week break, and then the 19th and 26th from 10 to 3. And that's $65 plus the book and supplies. And the book is Pat Sloan's Teach Me to Make My First Quilt. This is a really great book, actually. It's super informative. You're going to make 9 different blocks, and it shows you different layouts for all of these blocks. Really wonderful instructions. Dolores is really excited on teaching from this book because it is so informative. So again, this is really geared towards the beginning person. So we're going to be also limiting this class to 12 people so that each person can really get some good attention. Okay, and then the Essential Tote is going to be Wednesday, April 27th from 10 to 4, and that's $30 plus the pattern and supplies. I'm going to show you the sample for that. So this bag here is the Essential Tote. This particular sample has canvas on the top and then cork on the bottom, so you can see that very nicely there. You don't have to do canvas, you don't have to do cork. You can do one or the other, neither. You can just do all cotton, you can do batiks, you can do whatever you'd like. This is the pattern. So the pattern has a couple of different closure options, but what we are going to be doing is the zipper option. Sorry, this is really difficult by myself. Hang on. I know you guys are just like, oh my goodness. Let's just look at everything in the store. Oh, this is bad. Okay, so zipper option is what we're doing. So you're going to learn how to put the zipper in, and I promise you it is not scary. The way that this pattern does it is really, really good, and Dolores is excellent at teaching you how to do it, and it's very easy to adapt to other patterns. We have our bag currently filled with some batting to give it a little poof, but there are pockets in here. So there's pockets. And this bag uses Soft and Stable and the SF101. I can't remember the actual name of SF101. I'm sure I'll think of it later. But that's what gives it its stability. The Soft and Stable is that foamy stuff. You use it in the By Annie bags. And that's what helps it to stand up and give it some structure. And then it's got really nice handles. So it's a really good sized bag. It's 12 3/4 inches high by 19 1/4 wide and 4 inches deep, according to the pattern. That's the pattern. That's the back. I'm sure it doesn't say what that... Oh, Shape Flex. SF101 is Shape Flex. Okay, and I know that a lot of you had done, not last year's 5 Days of Christmas, but the year before that, and we did the pattern and the Soft and Stable. So some of you already have some of the supplies for this. So this is when you'll be able to take the class. And again, that was going to be on Wednesday, April 27th. And then the next one is Take a Stand. That's going to be a 2-day class, Saturday and Sunday, May 21st and 22nd from 10 to 4. And that's going to be $60 plus the pattern and supplies. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. So here's the pattern for it. This is a By Annie bag. This is the actual sample. This is the one I use. I made this one. I love it. It is stuffed to the gills right now. So I have 3 different project bags in here right now. This one is filled with a bunch of pens and like little marking tools, things that, kind of essentials that I need right by my machine. And then I have this one with some rulers in it. This one has some cutters in it. I have other rulers. I have like cleaning stuff in here, needles, other marking things. I have pin cushions. So this bag really holds a lot. It also has a zipper in the front, zipper in the back, and then the whole thing will zip closed, and you can use it with the running with scissors, which is this, which drapes right over the top of it. So you have like little scissors in here and other, you know, you could have seam rippers or your stiletto in here, all kinds of different things in this. There's got more pockets as well. So it's meant to be draped over the top of the Take a Stand. So if you took running with scissors, you might want to take the Take a Stand class so that you can use them optimally. So again, that's Take a Stand, and that's a by Annie bag. Again, it uses the soft and stable, which gives it that structure. Okay, that's it for what we've actually scheduled. We also are going to be doing a Bargello class, but I don't know yet when it's going to be. Probably not until later in the summer, maybe early fall, like July, August, September, somewhere in there. This is the pattern that we're going to do. It's called the No Measure Bargello by Cozy Quilt. It's really hard to show you the whole thing by myself, obviously. This is the unquilted but basted, somewhat basted quilt that I have done. I'm just waiting for it to be quilted. So as soon as that's done, I'll show you guys the whole thing. But just be keeping this in mind. If you're interested in it, it would be great if you let us know, just so that we know that we have interest in it. You know, so that we can get it onto the schedule. Okay, flip the camera back to myself. You guys have been great. Thank you so much for sticking it out with us. Just working my way through, doing the best that I can. I put up on the Facebook page, and then I also have it in the newsletter, but by Annie, just Patterns by Annie, which is the Take a Stand bag, they're doing a contest. It's called the Local Quilt Shop Contest. And so what they want is for consumers like you to vote for their local quilt shop. And you just submit your vote and you write something nice about the shop, and then it counts towards the votes. So I've put a link in the newsletter for the contest. So please go vote. We would appreciate your vote for our shop, of course. And you can't do multiple, you know, duplicate votes by the same person don't count. So even if you want to vote, you know, 5 times for the same shop to increase the vote numbers, it only is going to count 1 time. So last year's winning shop got over 1,200 votes. So if you can let all of your friends know and get out there and get the word out that we're looking for votes, that would be great. And say nice things about us, of course. And it's going to help, you know, of course, get us more exposure. But at the same time, hopefully, if we win, we'll be able to have a couple of trunk shows, and we'll win free gifts that then we can pass on to you guys as free gifts. So, and it just, you know, it just gets our name out there, and that's what we want, and share, you know, the fact that you love our wonderful shop. So, okay, someone's asking, how do you sign up for the newsletter? So go to our website. Hang on one second. I'm going to flip the camera around again. It's www.oldtownquiltshoporchid.com, and scroll all the way down to the bottom, and on the right hand side there's a little spot where it says sign up for a newsletter. You just put your email in there and you'll be signed up, and we'll get that out to you. So you won't get today's newsletter, but you'll get all of them. And what we do is we put this Facebook Live video into the newsletter so that everybody can see it. Okay, so I just want to say to you guys, thank you so much again for supporting us and for, you know, being such wonderful customers. We really do appreciate that. And just hang tight while we work through all of this craziness. Okay, I look forward to seeing you all in the shop, and stay safe and stay healthy.